So this is a video on balancing chemical equations. The equation given here is C3H8 plus O2 becomes CO2 plus H2O. The first thing that I want to do is make a list on both sides of the arrow of all the elements in their symbolic form. So for example, on the left hand side I've got C's, I've got H's, and I've got O's. And on the right hand side I've got the same thing. So I'm just going to copy exactly what I have on the left hand side and put it on the right hand side. There we go. And then I put a little equal sign next to each letter and write down exactly how many of those elements I have on that side. So on the left hand side I have 3 carbons, I've got 8 hydrogens, and I've got 2 oxygens. And on the right hand side of the arrow I've got 1 carbon. I've got 2 oxygens here and 1 oxygen here, so that makes a total of 3 oxygens and 2 hydrogens. So now let's try to balance both sides by adding coefficients in front of the molecules and seeing how that changes the number of elements on each side. So I'm going to try to start with maybe increasing the number of carbons on the right hand side. So I'm going to write in red. I need 3 carbons. So I'm going to put a 3 in front of the carbon here. So what that does is now I've got 3 carbons. I now have 3 times 2 oxygens, that's 6 oxygens plus 1, that's 7 oxygens. So I'm going to write 7 oxygens. And I still have 2 hydrogens, that didn't change. Well, that's nice, but I need 8 hydrogens. So let's also put a 4 in front of this H here on the right hand side and erase the 2 that I had before, and now I have a total of 4 times 2, which is 8. So I have 8 hydrogens, but now that changes the number of oxygens because 4 times 1 oxygen is 4 oxygens, plus the 6 that I already have. So 4 plus 6 is 10 oxygens. Let's erase the 7 and write 10. Now I've got 10 oxygens. That's good. So my carbon and my hydrogen is balanced, and we can see that. Let me just highlight that. The carbon is 3, the carbon is 3, the hydrogen is 8, the hydrogen is 8. But on the right hand side, the oxygen, there's 10 of them, and on the left hand side there's only 2. So if I put a 5 in front of this O, then I have 5 times 2 O's, and that will give me 10 O's. So I erase the 2, I write down 10. And now I've got everything the same, so we say that the two equations are, we say the equation is now balanced.